Hello and good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen Mitchell. I am a realtor here in Broward County. I'm with Location Real Estate located in Pompano Beach, Florida. And we're going to pick up from where we left off in the last video. So I did a 3-part series on 12 steps to becoming a homeowner. You can find that below here on my channel. And we touched on in the second and third video to where you would start doing your research as to the type of property that you want to purchase. So now we're at the point where you have received your pre-approval, you've created your must-have list, you've forwarded that on to your realtor. So now it's time to actually have a conversation with your realtor. You can do this either by Zoom or by in person to set up your plan. You want to make sure that he or she has your list of home criteria that you're looking for, your deal breakers, all the things that you must have in a home, a location, price point, everything. Once your realtor have that information, it is time to set up a what we call listing alerts, where you'll get those from the MLS. You'll review those listings, and you found a few homes, you've made a list of a few homes that you want to have. Now it is time to do home tours. You and your realtor will go and tour homes, physically tour homes. You'll make sure that these homes that you're looking at does meet your criteria. And so now you've toured a few homes and now you have found one. So the next step is making an offer. You and your realtor will need to come up with a strategy as to what are the offers that are out there on the table, how long has the home been on the market, what's the price point of other homes that have sold. Your realtor would have to do a comparable analysis to assess what is a good price to offer. How these compare to the goals that you've discussed is essential in the conversation, and what contingencies you'll need to include. Will you and your realtor, I keep saying we because I'm hoping that you choose me, right? So we'll discuss all of these things, and we will then, once the offer is completed with all of your contingencies and all of your requirements, we'll either meet to sign the document, or it can be digitally signed. Now, the next step is some possible negotiations. Be prepared to negotiate with the sellers. They may counter our offer for the price that you've offered. They may counter closing dates. They may counter contingencies or any kind of inclusions. From here, we'll determine the next step and proceed accordingly. It is important not to let your emotions get involved at this point. We need to look at everything logically so that you can make a smart and real estate decision. So I know at some point people get really emotional because they found a home, they want the home, and there may be some back and forth with the sellers, and you may get, a little emotional about the process, but it's okay. It's normal. If you have a good realtor, they can help you keep a cool head and let the professional do their work. The next step is, now that your offer has been accepted, yay, your offer has been accepted by the seller. They have reviewed the offer with their realtor, and they have decided that you have presented the best offer to them. You will now need to submit your earnest money deposit to your agent. You'll need to do this about 3 days after you have received an executed contract, and your realtor will then start working on scheduling the home inspection and getting everything on track to make sure that you are in time to close. The next thing will be scheduling the home inspection. Your realtor will take lead with scheduling the home inspector that he or she uses on a regular basis. I use Max Home Inspection always for my home inspections here. They're a very good company. You want to make sure that they are licensed, insured, and bonded. They provide good feedback while they're at the inspection. It is also important that you as a buyer is present at the inspection as well, because the inspector can go over some things with you. They will then provide a digital report The report will, most of Max Home Inspection reports are color coded: red, yellow, green. If items are green, then that means they're good to go. If there's some that are yellow, that means that you have to pay close attention to them. And any red items are things that has to be taken care of. Once we have that report and we've gone through, we decided, okay, the red items, we're going to ask the seller to repair or replace those costs. Those items, they may repair them during the time that we are still working on getting to the closing table, or we may, you as a buyer and your realtor may decide that instead of them repairing these items, you want closing cost assistance to repair the items at the end once you've moved in. So you may get the sellers to repair the items, or you may get closing cost funds to repair the items. The next thing after this, once all of that is taken care of, is completing your loan application and appraisal. You will start the loan application process with your lender, submit all required documentations. Typically, this part's already done. You've already submitted and everything, which is why you have your pre-approval. But you will still need to complete the application with your lender. The lender will then order an appraisal to be done by independent third party to verify the market value of the home. Again, at this point, there may be some negotiation at this after the appraisal report comes back, because the property may have appraised for less than what you've offered to buy it for, and so there may be some negotiation there to get the price down or to get additional closing costs at the end. The next thing is satisfying any remaining contingencies. So whatever contingencies that the sellers asked for, that you've asked for in the contract that was accepted, we'll need to make sure we get those done. If there were repairs that were required by the home inspector, a home contingency on your end, other inspections being done, once these are completed, we're almost there. So this will be anything that is, hanging out there that needs to get done. We'll need to make sure we get this done in this very next step. Because once these are completed, you will then be ready to get your loan commitment letter and conduct a walkthrough. But during this time period as well, you want to make sure you contact your homeowner's insurance company to get a homeowner's insurance quote, because you'll need to also submit that to your lender as well. Once you receive the loan commitment, this means that you have satisfied all the contingencies, you have completed your loan application, you have submitted all your documents to the lender, and now the lender has given you a final loan commitment and it's clear to close, to get to the closing table. He or she has done their due diligence, and now you're ready to go. The loan commitment letter will then also be sent to the seller, because the sellers will need that for their file. Once you have that, now it's time to do your final walkthrough of the property. And this was just to make sure that if there was an agreement with the seller to repair items, we go to make sure those items were repaired. Or we're just going to just make sure that the property is in the same condition as you saw it when you submitted the offer to purchase it, that nothing's changed, no appliances are missing or anything like that. There are no new holes in the walls. They didn't take the garage door or something crazy. You just want to make sure that the property is in the same condition that it was when you first saw it. And the final step is closing and getting your keys and have yourself a nice party. So we're at the final days. It's time to sign all official paperwork, get your keys to your home. You want to plan to arrive to the closing location office on time. You want to make sure you bring all required documents that the closing agent has requested, and if the lender has requested anything. This is typically a lot of time just your ID. This process will take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So make sure you come prepared and you have time to do that. And bring your signing hand with you, because you'll be signing a lot of documents. I use Title Experts of South Florida for my closing needs. The ladies there are pretty good. They will explain everything to you, every paperwork that you have to sign, any questions you have. They're very knowledgeable in the process. So they will also make sure that you understand everything that you're signing prior to signing. So you have signed your closing documents. You have the keys to your home. You are now a homeowner. Congratulations, and welcome to homeownership. It is a very exciting time and stressful, to be quite honest. So you may have some bumps in the road there. But now it's time to celebrate because you have the keys to your home, the home you've been preparing for, and that's it. Congratulations. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please drop a comment in the box if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to get back to you. My email address and website and phone number are also in the link. Please refer back to the other videos, and please come back next week for another video. Again, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and have an awesome day and a productive week.